Have you ever been completely captivated by a story? One with larger-than-life characters, intense drama, and a rivalry that felt deeply personal. That is the magic of a famous wrestling feud. It draws you in, makes you choose sides, and leaves you wondering, how will this all end? Well, a famous wrestling feud typically culminates in one of several ways. Most often, it is resolved with a decisive, high-stakes match that leaves no doubt as to who is superior, at least for a time. However, a feud can also evolve, transforming into new alliances or even inspiring a different rivalry altogether. The key is that the story always moves forward. The resolution of a wrestling feud is a carefully crafted art form designed to provide emotional satisfaction and advance the overall narrative. Think of it like a captivating television series. A common conclusion is the payoff match, where the rivals finally face off, often at a major event like WrestleMania or SummerSlam, for a championship or simply to settle a personal score. The stakes are incredibly high, and the outcome feels earned after weeks or months of build-up. But sometimes, a feud does not end with a single match. Instead, one wrestler might turn on a partner, or a new, even more formidable opponent emerges, shifting the focus and creating fresh conflict. These creative decisions are central to keeping the audience engaged and building the history of the wrestling universe. Another way a feud concludes is through character development. Perhaps a wrestler learns a lesson, changes their attitude, or finally achieves their long-sought-after goal, making the rivalry feel complete. These endings add depth to the characters and show their journey. It is also important to remember the concept of kayfabe, which is the portrayal of staged events as genuine or real. Within kayfabe, these feuds are absolutely real to the characters involved, and their resolutions are designed to uphold that illusion, making the victories and defeats feel incredibly impactful. To follow how these amazing stories conclude, you will want to keep a close eye on the major weekly wrestling shows and, most importantly, the special pay-per-view events. These are often where the biggest matches and most significant storyline developments occur. Paying attention to character motivations and alliances will also give you clues about where a feud might be headed. Sometimes, even subtle shifts in a wrestler's behavior or a change in their music can signal a new direction. The beauty of a well-resolved feud lies in its ability to enhance a wrestler's legacy and provide lasting memorable moments for fans. When a rivalry is concluded brilliantly, it creates a story arc that resonates. Think about how many legendary wrestlers are defined by their greatest rivalries and how those feuds ended. These are the moments that are replayed for years, influencing future generations of performers and shaping the very fabric of professional wrestling history. A strong resolution can elevate both competitors, even the one who does not win the final bout. It is about the journey and the satisfying way that journey reaches its destination, setting the stage for what comes next. Ultimately, the conclusion of a famous wrestling feud is not just about who wins or loses. It is about the power of storytelling, the evolution of characters, and the satisfaction of seeing a compelling narrative reach a meaningful endpoint. These resolutions are what give wrestling its enduring appeal, ensuring that even after a chapter closes, the overarching story continues to excite and surprise us, always leaving us eager for the next thrilling rivalry.